South Africa is on the brink of a pivotal election. Tomorrow, citizens will cast their votes, shaping the country's future. All eyes are on the African National Congress, ANC, the party that has held power since the end of apartheid in 1994. But the political landscape is shifting, with new challenges and rising opposition parties vying for control. The stakes are high as South Africa grapples with economic inequality, social unrest, and the legacy of its past. The ANC, led by President Cyril Ramaphosa, faces a critical test. Can they maintain their grip on power, or will the electorate opt for change? The Democratic Alliance, DA, led by John Steenhuisen, presents itself as the main alternative. Historically, a party with roots in the white minority, the DA has been actively courting black voters, hoping to expand its base. The Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, led by the fiery Julius Malema, are known for their radical economic policies. They advocate for land expropriation without compensation and nationalization of key industries. The EFF's populist message resonates with some, particularly among the youth frustrated with the slow pace of economic transformation. Smaller parties like the Inkatha Freedom Party, IFP, and the Freedom Front Plus, FF Plus, also play a role in the complex political landscape. These parties often hold regional influence and can impact the balance of power, particularly in coalition governments. The ANC enjoys significant advantages going into the election. They benefit from a long history as the party that liberated South Africa from apartheid. Many voters remain loyal to the ANC, crediting them with bringing democracy and freedom. The party's vast infrastructure and resources give them a significant edge in campaigning and mobilizing voters. President Ramaphosa, seen as a moderate within the ANC, has pledged to tackle corruption and revive the struggling economy. His efforts to clean up the party's image and attract foreign investment have resonated with some, particularly in the business community. However, deep-seated corruption within the ANC and the slow pace of economic progress have eroded public trust. Despite the challenges, the ANC remains the frontrunner. Their support base, though dwindling, is still significant. The party's message of unity, stability, and continuity appeals to many who fear change and instability. However, the ANC's ability to secure a decisive victory remains uncertain. The outcome of the election will depend on voter turnout and the ANC's ability to mobilize its base. The party needs to convince voters that they are still the best choice for South Africa's future. Failure to do so could see their support erode further, potentially leading to a coalition government or even losing their majority. The Democratic Alliance, DA, enters the election as the main challenger to the ANC. Under Steenhuisen's leadership, the party has adopted a more pragmatic approach, focusing on issues like job creation, economic growth, and fighting corruption. The DA has been actively trying to shed its image as a white party, appealing to a broader electorate. Their strategy has yielded some success, particularly in urban areas. The DA governs the Western Cape, the only province not controlled by the ANC. They have made inroads in other provinces, attracting voters disillusioned with the ANC. However, the DA faces an uphill battle. They need to convince voters, particularly black South Africans, that they are a viable alternative to the ANC. The party's history and its perceived association with the legacy of apartheid remain obstacles. The DA's challenge is to build trust and demonstrate that they offer a better future for all South Africans. Their success hinges on mobilizing their base, attracting new voters, and capitalizing on the ANC's weaknesses. The DA needs to present a compelling vision for South Africa, one that resonates with voters across racial and economic lines. Section 4. Your take: South Africa's future. As South Africa stands at this crossroads, your voice matters. Who do you think will emerge victorious in tomorrow's election? Will the ANC retain its hold on power, or will the DA or another party rise to the challenge? Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. This election is not just about choosing a government, it's about shaping South Africa's future. It's about addressing the issues that matter most to you: education, healthcare, employment, and equality. Let your voice be heard and engage in the conversation that will define South Africa's path forward. Section 5. Stay informed. The countdown begins. The countdown to the South African election has begun. Stay informed and engaged as the nation prepares to make its choice. Follow us for the latest updates, analysis, and insights on this crucial election. Subscribe to our newsletter and be part of the conversation that will shape South Africa's destiny.